Hey guys, Scott here. Welcome back to a new beer dissection video. What got picked up recently, my wife picked it up actually at Costco. They were having a new brewery that I've never had beer from before, from Zero Gravity Brewery. They're in Vermont. Try to give you more specifics, Burlington, Vermont. And the typical, I'll probably pop over my face, a typical 12-pack. This had 4 beers, 3 of each. I'm not going to try to remember off the top of my head. This is the first review at the timing of doing this. It's the first beer that I'm doing a review on. But I think there's a double IPA. I think there's a Pilsner in there, like a German Pilsner clone. But when I posted up on my Facebook feed, there was a lot of friends that have had beers from them. This is the first time I'm having a beer from this brewery. It says Vermont Green. This is their India Pet regular IPA, Zero Gravity, and has a little cone head. It's called Cone Head on there. They got the little catechin bud from the hop plant. And like I said, this is coming at 5.7% alcohol, and that is it. They don't give you too much information. I believe this is using Citra hops. I did do a quick, sometimes I do more research than others on some of these beers, and I did a quick screenshot. I think I remember seeing it uses Citra. I think they're using some wheat and Pilsner malt in this also, but if you're really interested, check their website. I know they give you some identifiers on there. And remember, with a lot of these IPAs, now I haven't looked at this one yet. Maybe this is a New England IPA, even though they don't say New England IPA. They're using wheat, though, a lot of times because of the extra protein in that contributes to some of the cloudiness, haziness to it. So anyway, let's crack this bad boy open, take a look at it. All right. Okay, and as I'm pouring it out, it's kind of looking a little bit like a hazy, but we'll take a look. Got a nice, inch and a quarter, pretty white, off-white, dense head. Pretty tight, compact bubbles. Wow, that smells good already. I haven't really officially started reviewing it yet. Kind of have a nice medium gold to dark gold color. There's definitely that haziness in there. Remember the polyphenols from the hops, the hop matter. In this one in particular, I believe they did say they're using unmalted wheat, or just regular wheat in there, as well as Pilsner malt, kind of creating some of the haziness, the protein structure. But again, has that typical haze to it. So let's take a sniff of this. Oh, nice. It's kind of got that citrus, apricot. I'm getting that white grape also. On the malt, bread crust. Really nice though. You get that citrus, apricot, maybe even a little lime. Even like a cotton candy aroma, like maybe we're throwing in a little bit of stone fruit. Sometimes I feel that I get that stone fruit with apricot peach, and with the malt, sometimes I think it gives me the illusion that there's like this strawberry cotton candy in there. Pretty nice though, kind of tropical fruit. Anyway, cheers, guys. Oh, pretty highly carbonated. Again, citrus, lime, apricot, bread crust, light toast. Kind of moderate to pronounced bitterness. No alcoholic warmth, which I wouldn't expect at 5.7, whatever I mentioned that it was at. A little bit of astringency. On the aftertaste, you kind of left with that little citrus, lime, apricot. But pretty nice. Definitely got a nice little sharp bitterness to it. It drinks kind of medium bodied, but again, something that would cut through some fatty dishes, that type of bitterness when I talk about that sharp bitterness. Pretty nice, guys. Again, I'm even going to up the bitterness a little bit. It's kind of more pronounced when I took my second sip there. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the bitterness to kind of hit you for about 30 seconds or longer. Again, apricot, maybe a little stone fruit peach, but pretty nice. Pretty refreshing, pretty crushable. Not very chewy. Sometimes I describe these hazy juicies as like chewy. This one is not. Sorry about coughing. Maybe went down the wrong way a little bit, but pretty nice. Grade-wise, listen, I got to give it a good B+. Pretty solid beer. Enough bitterness. Like I said, if you're looking for something that's kind of got a little bit of a light toast, bread crust, malt backbone, then you add a little bit of that citrus component, lime, maybe a little bit of orange in there, but it's not, blowing you away, but definitely not, an uppercut to your face on these juicy, hazy IPAs. And it's drinking somewhat dry. There's not a ton of residual sweetness on the end of it. So, which I like, because some of these beers I've been getting recently, especially from Voodoo Ranger, they're just like cloyingly sweet, and they're very medicinal with artificial sweetener. This is just strictly based from the hops. So like I said, B+, guys. The beer dissection today was from Zero Gravity called Conehead. I'm going to probably be reviewing at least 3, if not all 4 of the beers that are in there, if I can, save some for videos and not just drink them out of the box. But I would recommend it. Good first impression from this brewery for me. Again, out of Burlington, Vermont. All right, guys, till next beer dissection video, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.